Welcome back to Small Talk Wednesday. Once again, I'm your host, Chris Hargreaves of the Big West Conference. We're talking with UC Irvine's Jeff Perkins and CSUN's Justin Johnson, two esteemed track coaches here at the Big West Conference. And it's game time, where we're going to play Last Time I with a twist for all three of us being dads. Justin's got two kids. Jeff's got one with one on the way. And I have one who's thankfully still currently asleep. So let's get into it. First question. I'm going to get the hard-hitting stuff here. When was your last uninterrupted bathroom break?
Ooh, we're in year 4 right now, so that might be right around 1 year old.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 because he was still taking naps then.
You don't get many uninterrupted bathroom breaks. I probably get more than my wife does. But
yeah,
well, there's not many.
Our next question: when did you last have an uninterrupted meal?
I typically wake up, have breakfast, then he bugs me, so that's interrupted. Lunch I make, and I try to eat, and then that gets interrupted. It's been a minute. I'd say it's been 4 years.
There's a theme developing, right?
It's been about 4 years. It's been a while. I mean, I typically make all the meals for him. Not all of them.
Yeah.
My wife does cover some, but it's been a minute.
My kids wake up before I do. They're like 5:30 a.m. wakers. So breakfast is never uninterrupted. If we're talking about before the quarantine, lunch was never interrupted. During quarantine, it's every day. And then my wife and I actually do dinner after the kids go to bed. So
smart.
So that's
smart. That is smart.
Yeah.
This one actually might have to divide it into pre and current quarantine. So what was the last show or movie that you were able to watch while your kids were awake?
Sonic the Hedgehog. He's
Yeah.
really into Sonic the Hedgehog right now, and that's the only thing I know to get him to sit down and watch. Otherwise, anything I try to watch that I want to watch doesn't get watched because he wants to watch Sonic the Hedgehog.
I would probably say it's Puppy Pals.
Oh, yeah, Puppy Pals is good stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Every day, I admit I kind of hum the tune of the song around the house almost all day. Like it's so hard to get out of your head.
Isn't that amazing? Like,
that's when you know you're a father.
Yeah. I think the other day I was humming like a song from Moana, and I was like, what am I doing right now? What was the last thing your kid did that made you roll your eyes?
Jumped off our couch and literally landed on our dog, and that just happened. Yeah, that happened.
That's a good one.
Rolled my eyes, and then I had to get a little firm with him. Worried for the dog's safety.
For me, it happens. It's an everyday occurrence. It's the freaking out over Netflix shutting off or lunchtime or dinner time. As you guys know this, they basically ask you for food all day long. And then on the major meals like lunch and dinner, they just sit there and don't eat it.
Yep.
That usually gets an eye roll.
Our last question here, and you guys have been great. What was the last bit of dad advice that you received?
Well, having found out that my wife is pregnant and we're having a girl is good luck. She's going to wrap you around her finger. Wait till your son finds out that he's having a sister, because him being the only child right now, all hell's going to break loose.
Yeah.
That was the advice. It was just good luck. There was no advice. So we're trying to mitigate, obviously, him knowing that he has a sister coming and he's not the center of attention anymore. And he sounds like he's all good with it. But I mean, Justin can probably attest to this because it's the opposite for him, having an older girl and a younger boy. But he's used to it, used to being around mom all the time. And the second that changes, he's gonna lose it. So I've asked a couple of friends like that have, children, like what can I expect? And that's basically what they said is just good luck.
I think my last, it was probably take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath and enjoy, obviously during this quarantine time is enjoy it while you can.
Right.
My last bit of advice was they don't know any better. So I mean, it's kind of true. So I forget who I was talking to. I was talking to him something he did is like, you realize they just don't know any better. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. He's won. So that's right. Eat that dirt, kid. Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Well, you only have one, right, Chris?
Yeah.
So I'll give you guys both advice that I got when I found out we were having our second one. Is everyone told me that having two is just like having one. BS. Nope. It's not the same.
I've heard that advice before, and I definitely did not agree with it.
Yeah, I think I've heard that somewhere
same.
too. It's like, who would say that?
Right.
It's great. Don't get me wrong. It's great, but it's not the same.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't want anyone at home to think we don't love our kids. We love all of our kids. Our kids are amazing. We can talk about them all day long. And in quarantine, we see them all day long. But, guys, this has been a great, great time. Thank you again for joining us, both for the interview and for this portion of it. Jeff Perkins and Justin Johnson. You guys have been great. And hopefully we'll see you guys out in the track in May, one way or another. Maybe we'll go out there ourselves. I have no idea. So
Thank you for having us, Chris.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
that.
you.